I want him trapped in rumors and gossip, just like I was, mocked and judged by the whole capital. I also want him abandoned by everyone, just like I was, alone and helpless, forced to silently bear all the pain by himself. In the end, I want him unable to stay in this capital any longer. I want him cornered, just like I was, forced to flee the place that left him covered in scars. Only then can the hatred in my heart be eased. Only then will he truly understand how deeply his actions hurt me back then. Anna seemed to understand a little and nodded. She said nothing more, only stayed quietly by my side. Jack going to the army did surprise me a little. I never thought he still had that kind of backbone, willing to lower himself and suffer in the military, but I didn't pay much attention. After all, his life had nothing to do with me anymore. But maybe fate just loved playing tricks. In less than half a month, news came that Jack was dead. They said he had been poisoned, and the person who poisoned him was actually someone Lucy had once loved. No one knew that Lucy had already had someone in her heart. He was an ordinary scholar from a poor family. But Lucy wanted wealth and status, so she abandoned him, pretended to be an orphaned refugee girl, and deliberately arranged for Jack to save her. Then, step by step, she climbed her way up to become Jack's personal maid, hoping to rise through him. That scholar had never forgotten Lucy. He searched everywhere for her, and finally learned that she had become Jack's concubine, only to suddenly drown in the river. The scholar was devastated. He believed Jack had caused Lucy's death, so he secretly followed Jack, looking for a chance to avenge her. That day, Jack was on his way to the army and stopped at an inn for the night. As it happened, the owner of that inn was the scholar. While the two were chatting, Jack accidentally mentioned Lucy's death. He even mocked her with contempt, saying she overestimated herself, tried to cling to the powerful, and ended up as fish food. That scholar had loved Lucy to the bone. After hearing Jack's words, he flew into a rage. The hatred in his heart could no longer be held back, so he put deadly poison in Jack's food. Jack never suspected a thing. He ate the poisoned food and soon died from the poison, right there in the inn. After the news spread, Jack's reputation became even worse. Everyone cursed him, saying he deserved it and had brought it on himself. Jack's grandmother was so furious she vomited blood. She even refused to let him be buried in the family grave. In the end, after he died, he was wrapped in a straw mat and casually buried in an unmarked graveyard outside the city, without even a tombstone. When Anna told me all this, I was sunning myself in the courtyard. Tom sat beside me, peeling the candied sour jujubes I had been craving lately. After hearing it, I only smiled faintly, without much emotion. He had nothing to do with me anymore. In the end, he brought it all on himself. Tom looked at me, his eyes full of tenderness. He held a peeled candied sour jujube to my lips and said softly, "It's all over now. From here on, things will only get better for us." I nodded and opened my mouth to eat the candied sour jujube. The sweet and sour taste spread across my tongue, just like my life now. After all the bitterness of the past, I had finally reached the sweetness of the present. My eyes fell on Tom. After these days of treatment, his legs had clearly improved. Though he still couldn't stand or walk for long, he could already take a few slow steps with a cane. He was still holding a small bag of candied sour jujubes, all things I had been craving lately. The sunlight fell over him, covering him in a soft golden glow and making him look especially warm. I knew my life had already begun again. Those painful days, those unbearable memories, had all become part of the past. From now on, I would live well with Tom, raise our child, watch his legs slowly recover, see the world outside together, and spend all the years ahead together. I would never let anyone or anything affect our happiness again.